welcome to Modalities Movement Therapy. I'm Brenda, and today our theme is free your breath. So we are going to work into a lot of different lines in the body, the spiral lines, the deep core line. The main focus is our breathing. So I want you to really open up as much as possible and get into a nice pattern of breathing. Really focus on the deep diaphragmatic breath. So we're focusing on breathing through the nose. We are going to need a soft reflex ball. If you don't have a reflex ball, then a tennis ball will do. And I'm going to be using some gliders today. If you don't have gliders, then paper plates will do, or 2 sweat towels or 2 face cloths that you can use under the hands and under the feet. But again, mostly focusing on opening up into our diaphragm so we can create space that we can breathe into. Don't forget some water so we can just hydrate and plump up that fascial tissue. Let's start in standing with the reflex ball or tennis ball under the foot. So let's take it from the big toe and move it under the sole of the foot all the way to the heel. So the feet are our foundation, so we're going to really loosen up from the foundation. Apart from the arm lines, all the lines of the body start in the feet. So we want to just get that circulation going, hydrate that fascial tissue to create more movement in the rest of the body. Let's bring the ball under the arch of the foot and just circle it in one direction, and we're going to change direction. Let's take the ball under the other foot and roll to the heel. Move into the arch of the foot and circle in one direction and change direction. Let's release the ball. And what I want you to do now is take a nice deep breath in. I'm going to stand to the side, and what I want you to do now is reach the arms up and come into a squat position. And you're going to swing the arms round the spine, come up, take a nice deep breath in, open up into that space you're creating, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Try and stay there, bring the palms together. You're going to stay on the balls of the feet and drop down into a little bit of a squat. So again, opening up into the pelvis. From there, you're dropping the heels. We're going to swing the arms again. Nice deep breath in, rise up onto the balls of the feet, open up. Then we're going to circle the arms back up, bring the palms together, come into a squat position, so really sitting back into that squat. And when you're ready, drop the heels, swing the arms again, round the spine, breathe in, open up, and rise up onto the balls of the feet. We're just going to do one more, so come into that squat position. Drop the heels, swing the arms. Use the head and really open up there. Good, rise up. Bring the palms together and into that squat position. Nice. Stay on the big toe and then bring the heels down and come back up to standing. Stepping at the back of the mat, I want you to go into those toe walks. So 1 foot at a time, you're pinching the mat between the toes and the ball of the foot to slide, to pull yourself forward. Just working along into those feet and getting those toes working for you, moving across. Speed it up if you can, take it nice and slow. So you want to focus on locking the knees, so don't bend the knees. You want the movement and the stability to come from the core. So let's pull up and lift, open up across the chest, and move across that mat. Good, and come back to the center. We're going to take the hand onto the other hand. So you're going to grip the hand, don't forget the thumb, and we're going to work into a donkey bite up the arm. So we're going to use the arms for those, a lot of exercises on the, with the hands on the gliders. So we're focusing a lot into the arm lines today as well. And I really want you to prepare those arms. So squeeze and twist and plump up that fascial tissue. Right into the shoulder, right up and over the shoulder. Now relax the arm. Let's move into the trapezius. So just slide the fingers into a nice release there. Just giving a nice amount of pressure there. Let's bring the hand behind the neck and just slide the fingers down towards the throat, or should I say up and around over the neck towards the throat. Good. Take a breath in and breathe out as you twist. Breathe in and breathe out as you twist. Good, let's do the same thing to the other hand. So grab hold of the fingers and squeeze and twist that hand. Work around the wrist a little bit, just get that synovial fluid moving into the wrist. Improve that circulation. You're up on the elbow now. So again, focus on that joint there. And let's move over the biceps and the triceps. Squeeze and twist. Squeeze and twist. Squeeze and twist. Pull the hand behind the shoulder, over the trapezius. Often an area we carry a lot of tension when we're in that stress breathing pattern. Let's slide the fingers over the neck. Get into that breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Another 2. And breathe out. Nice deep breath in and breathe out. Good. Let's link the hands behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and just nodding the head from side to side. Just getting that movement into the neck. Getting those rhomboids activated by squeezing the shoulder blades together at the back. And then just swing the arms in front and behind. Okay, good. From there, let's take the reflex ball or the tennis ball, and I want you to bring it just above the ankle bones. So if you find the shin bone, it'll be behind the shin bone. You're going to bring the feet as close together as possible and lift and lower. As we lift, I want you to circle the shoulders up and back. So again, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. 4 more. And 3. 2 more. And 1 more. Let's bring the ball slightly higher up, so just under the calf muscles. And you want to squeeze that ball, and again, we're breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Another 2 and out. And 1 more. Bring the ball onto the calves. So you're squeezing that ball between the calves. Now let's take the elbows and circle the elbows up and back. Breathe in and out. Again, breathe in and out. 1 more. and out. Bring the ball just below the knees. So again, squeeze the feet together and extend the arms all the way up. If any pain in the shoulders, then don't lift the elbows up above shoulder height. Keep the elbows in line with the shoulders. Otherwise, all the way up. And breathe out. For 2. And breathe out. For 3. And breathe out. Let's do another 2. And breathe out. And one more. And breathe out. Good. Let's release the ball. And now I want you to step one foot behind the other. So just challenging the balance a little bit. Take the feet behind the other. So don't let that back foot turn out or in. I want you to line them up so it's a little bit more challenging on the balance. So you're going to straighten the knees. We want the core muscles to kick in. Lock the knees. So you want to relax the shoulders as well. And keep the chin lifted. You're much easier to control the balance when that chin is lifted. If you're looking down, you'll probably find it a lot more challenging. Let's focus on looking up and focus on opening up into the posture so we can breathe more easily. There, good. Big toes are going to help you with your balance, so put a lot of weight into those big toes to stabilize you. Let's now take the back foot further away, and I want you to rise up and down off the heel on the back foot. So you're keeping the feet one behind the other, but widening the stance. Let's add the arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, nice deep breath in and breathe out. Let's just do another 2 and breathe out, and another 1 and breathe out. Good, staying in this position. I want you to lift up and stay off that back heel. You can use the big toe for stability. You can now bend that supporting knee slightly. And you're going to reach the arms up next to the ears. We're going to breathe in this position. As you breathe out, I want you to drop and sweep the fingers over the mat as you look at your knee. So your chin is to your chest. Breathe in and circle up to the other side. We're going to reverse it. So we breathe in now. I want you to breathe out and drop down. Look at your knee. Sweep your fingers over the mat and breathe into the other side. Good, and you can leave it there. You'll feel that back foot is working quite hard to stabilize you. Let's take the other foot in front now, and let's focus on the balance. So use your arms if you need to just help stabilize you. Squeeze your glutes, lock your knees, and focus on looking up and breathing in. Let's keep going, relaxing the shoulders and breathing in. Good. Let's now step the stance a little bit wider, and using the arms, rise up and down. And again, nice deep breath in and breathe out. For 3 and breathe out. 1 more and breathe out. Good. Stepping into that balance, so slightly bend the front knee on the big toe, resting on the big toe. Reach the arms up, take a nice deep breath in. Circle down, breathing out. Tuck your chin so you're challenging your balance. And breathe in and come up. Let's reverse it. Circle down, so breathing out again. And a nice deep breath in, coming up. Good, and release it there. Drop down onto your knees. I'd like you to work now into the back line of the body, And we're going to release the popliteus muscle, which sits right behind the knee. At the same time, we're going to give the plantar fascia in the arch of the foot a nice stretch. So position the ball right behind the knee, curl the toes under, and either bringing your hands onto the mat or sitting back into your haunches. I want you to bounce the tailbone back to the heels, pushing into the ball of the foot. The other option is to keep the hands on the mat and you're bouncing back. So we're loosening up that back line of the body. Now hold it in that position, and I want you to wiggle the hips from side to side. So still releasing that popliteus behind the knee and that arch of the foot there. We're now going to move on to the other side. So just taking the ball behind the knee, curling the toes under, hands are on the mat, or bounce or lift them up and bounce back into that popliteus stretch, back line of the body. Push into the balls of the feet as well, giving those arches a nice stretch. And from there, you're going to wiggle the hips from side to side. Let's release the ball. And now just sit back into that position. Hopefully it feels nice and comfortable. You want to be able to move into these positions and be comfortable. Let's now take the ball and we're going to continue releasing a bit of the back line of the body. So I want you to bring the ball onto the right side of the spine, onto that trapezius there. You're going to support your head in your left hand. So not too low down, just where the shoulder meets the neck. Bring your hand onto your shoulder, your right hand. You're going to circle the elbow up and bring it down next to the waist. As you do that, I want you to breathe in and breathe out. So you're tucking, breathing into your arch and breathe out to your tuck. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep going. Nice deep breath in, arch. Breathe out and tuck. One more. Breathe out and tuck. Let's reposition the ball onto the left side of the spine, onto the other trapezius, there on that side of the spine. Bring your head into the right hand. Bring your left hand onto your shoulder. Extend that elbow up to the diagonal. Take a nice deep breath in. And let's arch. And breathe out. And again, nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Keep going. And breathing out. You've got 3 more. And breathing out. Another 2. And breathe out. Into 1 more. And breathe out. Taking the ball now, we're on the left side of the spine. I want you to position the ball into the lower back. Sort of mid back. So I want you to be on the left side of the spine, right around the base of the rib cage. So here we want to open up into the diaphragm as well as loosen up the diaphragm with the ball at the back. We're going to bring both hands under the head if you want to, or just next to your sides. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, you're going to push into the ball and tuck the tailbone under. You're going to breathe in again and breathe out. 2 more, nice deep breath in and breathe out. 1 more, nice deep breath in and breathe out. Reposition the ball onto the right side of the spine. So you're now going to be in the same spot, just below the rib cage. So it's above the hip bone on the right side of the spine. Head into the hands if you want to. You might want to move that ball around to get the most release in that back. Breathing in and breathe out. So if you want to move it around just to find that sweet spot, that spot that you need to release the most, if there's any tension around that area, let's breathe in, arch. Breathe out, tuck. Let's do another 2. Nice deep breath in, arch. Breathe out and tuck. And one more. And breathe out and tuck. Reposition the ball at the base of the spine, on the spine. So it's a soft ball. It's fine to use it up and down the spine. Now we're going to open up over the ball. So you want to drop the tailbone. My ball is just a little bit above the tailbone. So here are my hips. It's just below the hips. And you want to be able to arch and drop the tailbone onto the mat. Now we're opening up into the diaphragm, creating space. Breathe into the space you're creating. Breathe out and tuck. Good. Nice deep breath in and breathe out. Keep going. Nice deep breath in and breathe out. We've got one more and breathing out. Good. Release the ball. Have a nice big yawn. Stretch. Plug your knees into your chest. Rock yourself to a seated position. And I'd like you now to take your mat and double your mat up. So you're working on half a mat to cushion the knees, as well as give yourself some space to work. Let's have a quick drink of water and we're moving on to those arms. Now the back line of the body, the neck and the arms are nice and prepared to move into those exercises. We want to focus on squeezing the shoulder blades together and getting a lot of movement into the spine. So we're going to stay on the hands and knees, and you're going to bring the hands onto the gliders. Spread the hands out. Again, if you don't have gliders, use a paper plate under each hand or a face cloth or a sweat towel that you folded into quarters. Starting off on the right arm, I want you to bend the left elbow, reach the right arm forward. So we're in a nice arch position. The tailbone is sticking up. And as you tuck from the tailbone, I want you to round the spine. So you're getting that movement into the spine. And we're breathing out as we tuck. So we're shortening the distance between the hips and the rib cage. So we're breathing out. As we reach forward, you're opening up into that space. So breathe into that space. As you tuck, you're breathing out. So we're going to do one on the right. Breathe in. Tuck on the, and then breathe in on the left. Breathe out and tuck. 10 times. So we're going to go 1 and breathe out. Breathe in for 2, 3, and 4. Breathe out. 5. Keep going. Breathe in. Breathe out. 6 and 7 and 8. Last one. And reach. Now we're going to take both arms and stretch them forward. Breathe out and tuck. Keep going for 10. The more you use your head, the more you're going to tuck and contract those abdominal muscles. Breathe out and tack. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out and tack. And 5. 6. And 7. 8. 9. Last one. And breathe out and tack. Good. From there, I'm just going to angle myself so you can see me more easily. We're going to continue the same movement with the spine. This time you're going to extend the arm out to the side. Breathe out and tuck as you come up. Take the other arm out and breathe out. Continue that movement. So we're going to do 10. Breathing in and tuck. For 2. 3. Breathe out into that rounded position. 4. And 5. For 6. And 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Both arms together. Lean into it. Breathe out. Tack. For 2. And 3. 4. And 5. 6. 7. Last 3. 8. 9. And last one. Same position. Now we're going to circle the right arm. Lean into it. And breathe out. For 2. And breathe out. Follow that hand. Look at that hand. Now breathe out and tuck the chin to the chest. For 4. And breathe out. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. Both arms together. Into it. Breathe out. Tack. Breathe into it. And tack. For 3. And tack. Keep going. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. For the last one. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. If you are taking any strain in the lower back, I want you to continue on your knees. If you can, I want you to lower down onto your abs. Extend the legs behind you, and we're going to move with both arms now. So we're going to breathe in. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes to support the lower back. Breathe out and extend. Nice deep breath in. Squeeze the glutes and lift up. Breathe out. Good. For 3. And breathe out. For 4. And breathe out. For 5. And breathe out. Keep going. For 6. And breathe out. This is your other option if you're taking any strain in the lower back. You want to keep moving there, but this is, if you're extending yourself forward, it's a great one to focus on strengthening the glutes as well. Do another 2. Breathe in. Now we're going to take one arm and we're going to pull up and circle the arm next to the body and reach forward. So we're going to breathe into that lifted position. Let's breathe in and breathe out. We're going for 3 and breathe out. For 4 and breathe out. For 5 and breathe out. Breathing in as you create that space around the diaphragm. Breathe out as you reach forward. We've got another 3 to go. Nice deep breath in and breathe out. 2 more and breathe out. And the last one and breathe out. Both arms together. Breathing in and breathe out. Nice deep breath in. So you're keeping those elbows straight. If you're in this position, you're reaching forward and you open up and you breathe out. Breathe out. Let's tuck here. Breathe in and extend it. Breathe out, tuck. Breathe in and extend. Extended position. Breathing in as you come up. Breathe out as you lower it forward. Let's do another 3. And release. 2 more. Kiss the shoulder blades together as you come up into that lifted position and release. Good. Bring the gliders towards you. Come up onto your hands and knees. Have a quick break. Drink some water. I want you now to go into a knee box position. So you're going to take your, if we go onto the right leg, and you're going to take the gliders onto the right side. Both hands are still on the gliders, so we're coming into a bit of a spiral line position. As we go into this position, we're going to extend that leg behind us and breathe out. So you're going to breathe in as you lower down and extend. And breathe out. For 2. And breathe out. For 3. Breathing out. And 4. Breathing out. And 5. Breathing out. 6. Breathing out. And 7. Breathing out. And 8. Breathing out. 2 more, 9. And breathe out. And the last one. And breathe out. From there, we're going to extend again. This time you're going to bring the knee up to the chest. And you're going to breathe in and lengthen away. Breathing out as you tuck. The more you use your head, the more you'll feel those abdominal muscles. Breathe out and tuck. Let's go for 3. Breathe out and tuck. For 4. Breathe out and tuck. For 5. Breathe out and tuck. And 6. Breathe out and tuck. 3 to go, 7. Breathe out and tuck. 2 more. Breathe out and tuck. For 1 more. Breathe out and tuck. Good. Well done. We're going to come up and over to the other side. So let's move the mat across and bring the gliders. If you're on the left leg in front, the gliders will be on that side. Taking those hands onto the gliders, open up into that knee box position. Lengthen and lift. Let's extend that leg as you reach the arms. And then you're going to come up and breathe out. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out. For 3. And breathe out. For 4. And breathe out. For 5. And breathe out. Keep going. Extend that leg. Then breathe out. 4 more. And breathe out. 3 more. into it. Now as you breathe out, you tuck. Breathe in for 2. Breathe out and tuck. Breathe in for 3. Breathe out and tuck. Breathe in for 4. Breathe out and tuck. Breathe in for 5. Breathe out and tuck. For 6. Breathe out and tuck. 7, 3, 4 more. Breathe out, tuck. 3 more. Breathe out, tuck. 2 more. And tuck. 1 more. And breathe out, tuck. Good, well done. Let's come onto our hands and knees again. Let's keep the gliders where they are. Have a quick drink of water. You should feel that core temperature rising quite nicely now. Back onto those hands and knees. Keep the gliders where they are, and we're going to position the feet onto the gliders. So the balls of the feet onto the gliders. If you need to come onto your elbows, if your wrists are taking any strain, then you can do that. Otherwise, we're pushing up into a plank position with the balls of the feet firmly planted in the middle of the glider. So give yourself some space behind your mat. We're going to take one knee into the chest and extend the knee. Then you're going to take the other knee into the chest and extend the knee. Good. So starting off nice and slowly, we're going to bring the knee up and extend. Knee up, breathe in as you extend. So let's go for 4. And take it in. And breathe out. And 4 more. Two more. 1 more. From there, we're going to open up to the side and bring the gliders back to center. Drop down onto the elbows if you need to. Open up and back to center. Breathing in, back to center. So you want to keep this. Be careful that your tailbone is not dropping down, otherwise you'll take strain in the lower back. Keep the shoulders and the elbows, or shoulders and the tailbone in line. So if you're coming up here, you can lift up slightly higher. Let's open and close. Do another 4. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come onto the knees. Have a nice quick drink of water and catch your breath. Going back into those movements, we're going to do one knee to the chest, the other knee to the chest, and we're going to open up the feet for 2 counts. And we're going to repeat it. We'll do 4 sets and then take a quick break. Into your plank position, onto the elbows if you want to, otherwise stay on the hands. Breathing out, breathing out, breathe in, open up, open up. Good. Again, relax your head, open up, open up. You've got 2 more sets to go. Bring the knee in, open up, open up. Last one, knee in, and open up, open up. Good, back onto the knees. Take a quick break and drink some water. We've got 1 more set of those to go. Back onto the elbows, spread the hands out if you're coming onto the hands, and keep the hands directly under the shoulders. Extend your legs. Stay nice and lifted and squeeze those glutes. Let's breathe out and out. Open up, open up. Again, knee in, open up, open up. 2 more sets. Breathe out and out. To finish off, we're going to come into a pike position. So I'd like you to come onto your elbows. Extend both legs. The movement is going to be small. We're going to just lift the tailbone and drop the tailbone. So the feet stay side by side on the gliders. As you come up into that pike, I want you to breathe out and breathe in as you lower down. So take a nice deep breath in here and breathe out. As you breathe, drop down, breathe in and breathe out. A nice deep breath in. 2 more, breathe out. A nice deep breath in. And the last one. And a nice deep breath in. Bring the knees back onto the mat. Release the feet. Oops. One last drink of water before we finish off with one more set. And then we're going to just stretch it out. Good. Back onto the elbows, balls of the feet, onto the gliders. Extend those legs out. Okay, breathing in here. As you breathe out, nice slow and lifted pike position. Breathe in and lower down. For 2. Nice deep breath in. And 3. A nice deep breath in. For the last one, breathe out. And a nice deep breath in. Good. Back onto the knees. And you can release the gliders. Let's open up the mat. And lengthen yourself and extend your arms and legs out on the mat. Have a nice big yawn and stretch. Bring the arms next to the ears, or next to the body, should I say, and hold on to those heels. So you want to bend the knees and bring the feet as close to the tailbone as possible so the hands can extend to the heels. Let's breathe in, arch. So open up and create space. Breathe into the space. Let's breathe out. Tuck the tailbone under. You're going to breathe in. Thrust the pelvis up to the ceiling, and I want you to hold it in this lifted position. If you can, link the fingers under the tailbone. Tuck one shoulder, tuck the other shoulder. Push the pelvis up to the ceiling and breathe into that position. Nice deep breath in for 4 counts. And breathe out. And again, 3 more sets. Nice deep breath in. Hold it. And breathe out for 4. 2 more like that. Keep the glutes engaged. Nice deep breath in. And hold it. And breathe out. 1 more. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Release the hands. Release the shoulder. Release the other shoulder. Lower down through the spine. And one last time. Have a nice big stretch. Yawn. And open up. Let's reach the chin to the chest. Extend the hands to the knees. Squeeze your glutes. Uncurl. Breathe in and lift up. Throw yourself forward and bounce your forehead to your knees. Turn around and lie on your abdominal muscles. Lie on your front. Bring your hands directly next to your chest, so just below your shoulders. The feet are extended, or the legs are extended, and uncurl the toes. Take a nice deep breath in. We're coming up into a Cobra. So I want you to breathe in and lift up. Any pain in the lower back, I want you to stay on the elbows. So don't take it higher than this position. Make sure the glutes are engaged and you're stretching the front line of the body. A nice deep breath in. I want you to look over your one shoulder and look over your other shoulder. Come back to the center. Lower down, curl the toes under, push up into a down dog position. So tuck the chin, push back into down dog, and bounce your chest as you push the heels down into the floor. Walk your hands to your feet. Bounce yourself there. Take your arms to one side and over to the other side. Back to the center. Take a nice deep breath in. Uncurl through the spine. Circle the shoulders up and back. Bring your hands behind your lower back. Breathe in. Open up over the chest. Release the shoulders, release the arms. Swing the arms around the body. Good. And coming back to the center. Shake everything out. One last deep breath in. Palms together. And breathe out. Well done, and thank you for joining me.